I'm Laura Heaven. I'm 18 years old. I'm doing a second year business admin apprentice at Training 2000.
I'm Alex Butterworth. I'm 20 and I've recently completed my level 3 business admin apprenticeship at Training 2000.
And we're both current apprentices of the year at Training 2.
Fantastic, well done.
It's National Apprentice Week and we're here to interview Pendle MP Andrew Stephenson.
Right, okay, so you've been in our engineering workshop this morning. What did you get up to and did you enjoy it?
We were making something, I don't know what it is yet, but we were cutting down a part and making a hole in it, and I think one end I did quite well, the other end I think it's a bit knackered, but I'll probably never make an engineer, but it was very interesting to get involved and see how much work goes into every little detailed part.
We know you'll have worn our personal protective equipment. What did you have to wear, and did they manage to find some size 13 boots?
They did indeed. I had the boots on, I had the overalls on, the safety glasses, and had to apply some gel to my hands in the workshop. It's important that you know, I was doing all the right things, not just you know, being here for a photo.
When you was at university, you took some management studies. If there was a management apprenticeship back then, do you reckon you would have taken that route?
Definitely. When I was growing up, everyone was kind of like directed towards university. They never really told you about the apprenticeship route. So if I had been offered a management apprenticeship or something along those lines, I would have certainly considered going down that route.
You're a big supporter of apprenticeships. Can you tell us why?
I think apprenticeships it's a great opportunity for young people to really get hands-on experience and get the skills that employers need. Lots of young people get steered towards going to university, you know, quite often spend 3 years building up an awful lot of debt, and then they quite often leave with the skills that actually employers don't even want. So, you know, they then won't even get a graduate level job or above average earnings. And when you look at an area like Pendle, there's lots of employers saying that there just aren't the young people the skills they need. So I really think if more young people look at apprenticeships as a really good option for them, I think we're seeing more young people getting into the high paid jobs that they all want.
Do you see apprenticeships playing a big part in Pendle's future?
Definitely. We've seen a 106% rise in the number of apprenticeships, so more than doubling. I'm delighted that that's a bigger increase than we've seen across the northwest of England, bigger increase than we've seen across the country as a whole. We've traditionally always had a big reliance here on manufacturing and engineering, but increasingly there's a lot more new companies, sales companies, marketing companies.
What other things are you doing to help promote National Apprenticeship Week?
I'm meeting up with some plumbers shortly, and then on Thursday I've got a couple of business visits in Pendle, and on Friday I think I've got about 3 more business visits, meeting with different groups of apprentices in those firms. So it's quite a busy week out and about. In between that I'll be down to Westminster, various votes and debates to take place. Wow. But I am going to get round as many companies as I can, see as many apprentices as I can, and really you know, see how they're getting on and how they're finding it.
Yeah, that's great. We know that you use social media quite a lot. How do you find using it?
I'm still on a learning curve. Lots of people look and see that I have a few thousand followers or whatever and think, oh, you know, he must be an expert. I'm not. I regularly tweet stupid things. I regularly tweet boring things that no one's interested in. I'm getting better at it, I'd like to think. I think it's a very important tool, particularly now for charities and employers and different organisations. A few years ago you would look at social media and say, oh, that's something for young people to do. Now actually it's really important for businesses to be there engaging with the public. For myself as a politician, it's an important form of communication, and I find it, you know, really good. It's a way I line up different business visits now over Twitter. When, you know, a local employer has a problem, they're more likely actually to tweet me than to call the office.
You came to our apprenticeship event at our Nelson site last month. What would you say to any local employers who are looking to take on an apprentice or offer a work placement to someone carrying out a pre-apprenticeship programme?
I would encourage all employers to strongly look at taking on apprentices if they haven't already. I mean, if they haven't already, there's even funding and incentives to help them take on an apprentice. But really, particularly in Pendle, we've got a lot of employers with an ageing workforce now, and because of the recession and economic downturn over the past few years, many employers have put off taking on young people, and they're really going to hit a crisis actually in not too long.
So is there any questions that you'd like to ask us?
What's it like working for Training 2000?
Well, initially when you're taken on as an internal apprentice, you are planned onto a rotation system, so you spend 3 or 4 months in each different department and work your way around.
Right.
So that's very good for us. When we eventually finish our apprenticeship, we have a good knowledge of how all the other departments in the company work.
Yep.
And also working for Training 2000, they do give you lots of opportunities to do things, and if you do work hard, then you reap the rewards.
Excellent.
As Alex said, being on the rotation programme, you get to see all the different departments. It shows how diverse the company is. Also, they give you the opportunity to progress within the company, as people start off as rotation apprentices, then you put you in one fixed department where you learn to grow and bond with your team as well.
Fantastic.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's good.
And trying out different things, I believe you have a very colourful hard hat.
Yes, I have a bright pink hard hat and I love it.
Excellent.
So finally, I don't suppose you've seen our Harlem Shake video yet?
No.
It's on YouTube. I really think you should check it out after the interview.
Okay, I will do.
So yeah, thanks for your time in coming to Training 2000 today, and enjoy the rest of National Apprenticeship Week.
I will do. Cheers. Thank you very much.
you.
Thank you.
You made this particular piece. I put the slot in earlier.
Oh, smashing.
So
Yes.
this is the end product.
Fantastic.
Hope you like it.
Oh, that's brilliant. Cheers. Thanks a lot.
Pleasure.
Cheers.